Good morning everyone. Hope you all are fine at your home. So today we are going to start new chapter 12, soil erosion and conservation. Right? Now in this we will study about the soil, right? How the soil is formed, how or what do you mean by soil erosion, and how we can conserve or how we can save the soil. So these all points we will discuss. Now first of all we will see that how is soil formed. This topic you have already done in your previous class, that is in 4th grade. You all know that soil is a very important or precious natural resource, and it is formed by the slow process of breaking down of rocks by natural forces such as like sun, wind and water. Right? Heat of the sun, the blowing of wind, flow of water, rain, roots of the plant, these all different natural forces keeps on wearing the rocks surface and turn it into fine particles of the soil. So how you are going to define it? The process of breaking down of rocks by the natural forces is called weathering of rocks, and this process takes place or takes thousands of years, right, for the rocks to turn into soil. It does not take place in 1 day or 2 days, it takes thousands of years, right? Now, so here in this way you will make it in your notebook also, that is formation of soil, weathering of rocks, breaking down of rocks by natural forces is called weathering of rocks. Natural forces that helps in weathering of rocks are sun, that is heat of the sun, wind, blowing of wind, water, flow of water or rain, roots of the plant, right? Next is importance. Soil is important or importance of the soil. So soil is very important for us because many organisms live inside the soil. Most of the plants grow on this soil, and we and animals depend on plants for the food. So soil is very important for the continuation of life on the earth. लाइफ अगर हम चाहते हैं कि अर्थ पे लाइफ कंटिन्यू करे तो उसके लिए सॉइल बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, बिकॉज ऑन सॉइल ओनली द प्लांट्स ग्रो एंड प्लांट्स देन प्रोवाइड अस number of things. So we will see here the some other importance or the importance of the soil. First is it is home for plants and animals. Second, plant grows in soil. Animals depend on plants for their food. Plants provide oxygen for breathing. Soil is used for making pots, buildings, etc. and it is used to make brick also. ठीक है ना? This brick जिससे हम घर बनाते हैं, and this is made up of soil only. And pots, अगर हमने pots बनाने हो तो उसके लिए हम स्पेशली कौन सा सॉइल यूज करते हैं? क्लेई सॉइल, विच यू हैव ऑलरेडी डन इन योर प्रीवियस ईयर, right? So these all are the various ways by which we are using the soil, and soil is important for us, right? Now after this the next thing comes layers of soil. Now layers of soil, if we dig the soil to some extent, अगर हम कुछ extent तक if we dig it, what we will find different layers, means these different layers will be visible, and these can be easily identified as their color difference is there. ठीक है ना? So we can easily identify even by the color and even by the size of the particles, right? So we can identify these different layers. So this is known as layers of the soil, and layers of soil is also called as profile of soil. Means when you will make this type of diagram of layers of soil, it is also known as profile of soil, right? So now we are going to see one by one this whole layers of the soil. So the upper layer of the soil is called top soil, the topmost layer, the upper layer of the soil. So this is called topsoil. It contains most of the nutrients and water, and it is dark in color and rich in humus. Now see here, this soil is especially dark in color, and why it is dark in color? Because it contains lot of humus in it. And what is humus? So humus is a thin layer over the soil, and this humus is actually the dead remains of plants and animals, right? Now this humus, only when mixes with the soil, it makes the soil darker and rich in nutrients, or you can say it increases the fertility of the soil. Thus the topsoil is very fertile soil, right? Now in this fertile soil, or in this top layer soil only, the seeds are sown and they germinate, and roots of the small plants grow in this layer. So when we sow the seed in this soil, then plant starts growing, and the roots of small plants remains within this topsoil only, right? Now below this layer is the subsoil, and the color of this subsoil is little bit lighter as compared to the topsoil. And here the water which is present in the topsoil, when it seeps into or get absorbed in the soil, it reaches in this layer, and some of the nutrients get dissolved or get mixed with the water, and that nutrients then reaches to this layer also to some extent. So we can say that to some extent this soil is also fertile, but it is less fertile as compared to the topsoil, right? Now this fertile soil, now the roots, as we have seen that roots of the small plants remains in the topsoil, but if it is a big plant or very or long plants are there, then the roots of such type of trees, long trees, it goes deeper inside the soil and reaches to the subsoil also, so that root gets the nutrients and water from this layer also, right? The third layer consists of broken down rock from the parent material. So the next layer is broken rocks, that is the parent material, and here you will find a little bit bigger size of the rocks, right? Parent material means, for example, suppose if a rock is there, right? When it get broken down into smaller pieces due to wind, water, or heat of the sun, and then further it get broken down into very fine particles called the soil. So this soil is formed from this rock. So this rock is known as parent rock for this soil. जिससे वो बना है उस रॉक को हम कहते हैं उस सॉइल का पेरेंट रॉक, राइट? सो दीज पेरेंट रॉक्स आर particles are present in this layer. In the fourth layer consists of unbroken non-porous rocks. जो लास्ट बिल्कुल लोअर मोस्ट लेयर इज देयर, दैट लोअर मोस्ट लेयर इज अनब्रोकन रॉक्स. ये टूटे हुए रॉक्स नहीं होते हैं, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज बेड रॉक. And these are non-porous in nature. Non-porous means do not have any kind of pores in it. So as a result, the water cannot pass through these rocks. So generally the water, when the water reaches in this layer, some of the water get collected over such type of rocks, that is non-porous rocks, and that collected water is called underground water. Is it clear? And this underground water, then we can take it out from the earth either by digging wells or through hand pumps, right? So till here the layers of soil we have seen, importance of soil, as well as the formation of soil we have seen, right? Now fill in the blanks is here. Roots of the trees grow in the dash layer of the soil. So roots of the trees grows till the subsoil. So here the answer will be subsoil. Dash is collected on the top layer of the non-porous rock. So here what get collected? We have already seen that water get collected. So here what we call such type of water? That is underground water. Dash layer is rich in humus. So which layer? That is the top layer, right? We will continue in the next video. Thank you.